I don't care if they're legitimate or not. I just want them to, I want them to back the hell down. And
they're not going to back down as long as they're illegitimate, Matt.
Yeah, I've seen them back down.
Not long term. You're not going to get any fundamental change. They might throw you a few scraps off the table, but they're not going to do any fundamental change. They're not going to make the military police state problem go away, which is what we really need.
Well, that's true too. But it's like, you know, I'm not so worried about if the damn thing goes away. If it's defunded, that's a big plus right there. And I
you're content to just rearrange the chairs on the Titanic as the ship's going down.
I want to take the chairs away, not rearrange them. If they're, I worked
either
on
way,
villages.
the ship's still going down, right? And you're not going to do anything to fix the hole in the bottom.
We are. That's the press. This is part of the process. It's a slow-moving process.
No. You don't get it. The hole's in the bottom. We need to be down there fixing the hole in the bottom of the ship.
Well, you're not going to go in there and just tell these people they're a bunch of bastards, which is another word for illegitimate, accomplish anything.
We can go in there and speak in those kind of tones to them if we got a criminal complaint before a court of law within their jurisdiction.
Well, there's your, okay, well, go file it then. I'm not holding you back. If you want to do it, do it. I mean, I think that's great.
Well,
I didn't organize this thing on Tuesday. I just got the email. I like the idea. I'm going to go down there, see what happens with it, and I look at it from where if the option is to do that or nothing, I'm going to take that.
Why don't you throw some paperwork at them, like my constructive notice of treason document and my self-governing communities document, so that you can lay the groundwork for forming your own precincts and townships and have your own peace officers instead of their military police state police officers?
Well, that's because I'm not setting this up. This isn't my thing. I'm just like I'm not the guy that's facilitating it, setting it up. It's not my plan. So I'm not going to come to somebody else's event and say, you know, guys, this is how I want to run it. It's like, that's, to me, it's like, that's what you had tonight when I shouldn't do this because I said I was set up sick and tired of hearing about the guy. But when Bozo the Clown came on the call tonight, that's what he was trying to do. And it's like, that's not the direction we're going in. So it's like, whoever call I'm on, if I don't agree with something, I just say to myself, you're probably better off keeping quiet about it. It's not your call. And somebody said to me, you know, why don't you start your own call? And I said, I honestly don't want to because I've got my hands full with a bunch of other things. And it's like, you know, I'm not getting those done to the degree that I want to get them done. So, you know, when I come on the calls, I try to offer my opinions that would help the call go in the direction it wants to go. And stop right there. So if I brought all your stuff in there, these people are the first thing that's going to happen is they're going to get, I can see the eyes glazing over because a lot of those guys wouldn't understand it. Although a lot of them would. I mean, these are the common law patriot types, and they would, I'm certain that a lot of them would understand exactly what's going on here. But it's just, we have to get somewhere to, first we got to get their attention. And the situation that I've had the problem with is you stand there right in front of them, you start talking to them, and they nod their head up and down like one of those dolls that used to be in the package shelf of your car. Remember back in the 60s and 70s, you'd put some animal back there, and as you're driving the car, the bobblehead would keep going up and down. But then at the end of the day, they don't pay any attention to you. They're just like, oh, okay, they just kind of like, we listen, we nod our heads, but then nothing changes. And it's like sometimes you have to go ahead and have a group of people to do it to where they will start to listen because, you know, depending on how this goes, I'm tempted to tell them they're subject, if they keep it up, they're going to be recalled. But, again, it's not my meeting, so I'm just going to sit there and listen to see how it goes. I don't even know any of these people as far as the commissioners are concerned. So, I can't, you know, I have no clue one way or the other how
Is it a different county than where you're at?
Yeah, it's a different county.
Yeah.
It's an adjoining county, so I know it's like I said, I know the sheriff pretty well, but I don't know some of the I don't know any of the other I don't know any of the commissioners or any of the other elected officials.
Did you say the sheriff's a pretty good guy?
Oh yeah, yeah. He listens when you talk to him.
Well, that would be a good opportunity to try to spark a discussion with him about organizing posse comitatus and peace officers under his authority. He's got the right to organize and recruit an army of 1,000 armed men in his county. That's the common law jurisdiction that's based on biblical Torah law.
He's got a bunch of special deputies. He's got quite a few already.
That's military franchisees under the military municipal Roman Empire form of government that is not peace officers. They are, in essence, police officers.
Right.
They need to convert to peace officers. And the people under him, they need to be precinct captains, justices of the peace, that command a 100-man army in each of them. This is the lawful authority that if and you put these kind of documents in front of commissioners or the sheriff, and if they do that little thing where they go and they're nodding and they're not even listening to what you say.
Right.
Oh, very good. Thank you. On the public record, you just agreed that each of the 10 precincts in our county has the right to organize and arm 100 men to go out and kick the shit out of any corrupted public servant that dares to screw with us at the grassroots level. Go ahead and continue on video camera here. We do like to make the public record that you're agreeing that we got the right to kick the shit out of your jackbooted Nazi police officers when they're committing crimes against us. Can we have another there?
That does sound good. I mean, I'd love to do that. You have no idea how much I'd love to do that.
Well, I'm thankful I'm finally using sarcasm effectively to finally get through to you, Brother Matt.
No, I don't think I haven't been listening to you for the last 40 years we've been having these calls. It's like I look at it from okay, we have to go ahead and implement
maybe only
this.
30. Maybe only 30. You might be exaggerating just a smidgen.